Example 3, solve 3x plus 2 minus x plus 4 equals negative 5 minus x minus 4. So, this is the original problem as is, right here. And step 1, get rid of fractions. Actually, step 0, get rid of fractions. There aren't any, so we're going to skip that step. Step 2 is combine like terms. Now, on step 1, combine like terms. So, that's the left side of the equation. That's the right side of the equation. When I'm doing that combine like term step, that's what I'm focusing on. The left side of the equation has to be combined. The right side of the equation has to be combined to make two separate sides between an equal sign. So I got my equal sign here. We're going to do the left-hand side in red. Are there like terms on the left-hand side?
Yes.
Okay, what's 3x minus x?
2x.
Very good, 2x. Keep in mind there is officially a 1 in front of that x, so minus 1x being subtracted from 3x is going to be 2x. And then as Hannah said, 2 and 4 both positive. We're going to add to make positive 6. Okay? So 2x plus 6 is the simplified version of the left-hand side. Look at the right-hand side. Do this in green.
Yeah.
Negative x has no like terms. I might put a 1 in front of it though. Negative 1x. Minus 5 and minus 4 make minus 9. Once again, they have the same sign, so I'm adding them. And the sign they share is negative, so it's negative 9. Okay? What I have on this line here is a better version of the original problem. And that's priority 1. Combine like terms to make the problem as simple as possible. This right here represents a point that I want to become a comfort zone for everybody. When you get to a problem looking like this, it should be pretty straightforward to get to the final answer. Okay? Getting to this point, which is a letter and number on one side and a letter and number on the other side. Once you get to this point, it's up to you to decide which side you want things to move to. Here's how I make my decision. I like to avoid negatives whenever possible. The most likely way to avoid negatives is that the coefficient of x is positive. So looking at the coefficients of x, I got positive 2 and negative 1. Considering sign, which number is bigger? 2. Leave the bigger one where it's at, move the smaller one on the x term. Okay? So if I move this smaller one over here, it's negative 1x over here, it becomes positive 1x over here, right?
Which is 3x.
And that makes 3x, we'll do that in a moment. And if I'm moving the x's over to the left-hand side, that means the numbers have to go over here to the right-hand side. So positive 6 moves over here as a negative 6. Alright? If a negative is going to happen, it's going to happen. There's no avoiding it. But if I make my coefficient of x positive, the most likelihood of all positives is there. So 2x plus 1x makes 3x. Negative 9 and negative 6 add to make 15 because they're the same sign. 9 is bigger, so it's negative. If 3x equals negative 15, we divide then by 3. Always divide by whatever's in front of x. In this case, 3 is in front of x. Negative 15 over 3 actually divides to negative 5. Getting back to the whole improper fraction mixed number question, if the answer is an integer, I want it to be an integer. Actually, if it divides evenly, I want you to divide it. If it's a fraction that reduces, I want you to reduce it. But you do not have to change mixed numbers or improper fractions to mixed numbers. In that case, I'd expect negative 5 for the final answer though.